Hi, this is Matt Landover with Oregon Life Homes. I'm here at 900 Rowe Street in Reedsport. I want to give you a tour of the neighborhood, the property, and of course the house itself. So let's go take a look. So we'll start with, of course, the neighborhood. We're a little bit farther away from middle of town. And as you see, we're up on the hill, so we are getting a little bit of the highway noises. Not too bad though. Everything is within a mile or two walk or drive from here. So it's not like we're very far away from anything. This is another very quiet neighborhood. Just sound like there's a few kids down there, but you know, they're kids. Beyond that, on a really quite nice neighborhood, the houses do seem to be quite different from each other. Leads me to believe they've been built at different times or been remodeled throughout the years. Just as different people have moved into the areas. On the way here, I passed, I believe, 2 churches and a cemetery. But other than that, not many restaurants or anything like that. We are more the end of town than we are the beginning. But moving on to the property here. This is a 0.17 acre property. Fairly nice throughout. Inside looks really good, and we'll see what I mean in just a moment. It has definitely been well taken care of. We'll see the backyard a little bit last when we get back into the house, just because it's fenced off here. But I mean, sneak peek. Anyway, there's some gardening space right here as well. Maybe a possibility for a deck there. Yeah, up to your imagination, I'm sure. Nice single apple fruit tree there. But yeah, most of the property is fairly well condensed. Main backyard is fenced in. I would say besides the one car garage here, there's not a lot of parking room, as you can see. My car is right there, and the rest of the driveway kind of slants down a bit. Beyond that, though, honestly, that's really my only concern at this point, is the lack of parking. Moving on in. Nice large hallway closet there. This home was built in 1964. Is a 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath, and is 1,344 square feet. You'll see a lot of updates throughout this house. I do like the brand new windows. In the listing, it does say that the gas insert in the fireplace is disconnected, so it's good to know. The listing also mentions that there's a heat pump, baseboard ceiling and heat pump for heating and cooling. And yet it has this, which tells me it's a ductless system. So I'm not really sure what's going on there. I would have to ask And then there are thermostats all over the place as well. So do tell me that they're coming from someplace. I'm just not seeing any ventilation anywhere. Back to the tour. I do want to say though that I really like this room. It's really nice and bright. A little bit of loud acoustics, so I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm yelling. Flooring looks really good. We walk into the kitchen. Different style of flooring. Makes it a little bit darker looking in here, especially with these countertops. Not bad at all though. I really do like this kitchen. It looks nice and clean. It's kind of a classic move-in ready home. Stainless steel appliances, all included. Plenty of space to store anything that you're needing for the kitchen. A lot of cabinets throughout. And then a small pantry as well. Moving on to the laundry room. This is where we have our half bath. It's actually really like a half bath off of the kitchen. Makes it easier for guests. And especially the only other bathroom is in the bedroom, or maybe you want to keep it a little bit more private. It just makes it easier. There is no washer and dryer, but there are obviously hookups here. And then clearly a new hot water heater too. This goes to the garage. See, the garage is classic one car. Even with, you would need to remove this to fit anything in here. So this would just be storage space for right now. But good amount of room, nice and long. Let's go take a look at the backyard before moving on to the bedrooms. Good sliding door there. Crawl space entry there. This goes to the side yard there. A lot of privacy with the ivy everywhere. Okay, so this is a ductless system like I thought. I'm not really sure why they said there was a heat pump. I haven't seen that yet. Storage shed, clearly. A little bit of low ceiling, but yeah, definitely a good storage shed. Well, say this with Daikin, they make a really good product. Oh, I do want to point out, it looks like the wall is cracking a bit. Not totally unusual, but just something to note. Not saying that it's going to fall over or anything like that, but it's always good to know of any potential hazards. Moving on. Here's our first bedroom. I would say this is probably the biggest of the 3 bedrooms. None of them have their own private bathroom. We'll see the bathroom next, but I do like the double closet space. Really nice amount of space in there. Again, there's a thermostat, but no ventilation. I'm almost wondering if there is just a flooring and flooring and ceiling heating that those are controlling. I do like this bathroom. It's nice and clean. As you can see, something wrong with this. Older tub clearly with that pink style. But didn't like that angle. Sorry about that. Nice countertop. Interesting. that. For the hallway, good linen closet here, as well as additional built-ins as well. The second bedroom, a little bit smaller. This room is currently priced at $355. I'm sorry, $335. Sorry for that. And it's been on the market for about 21 days as of August 26. Our final bedroom here. Not huge, but fairly decent sized closet at least. This goes all the way back. My only real concern about this house is the heating and cooling aspect. This looks like a really good system, so I'm feeling this does a really good job of heating and cooling the entire open space, but the individual bedrooms may be an issue. I don't know that for sure, but it's a good thing to know. Well, this has been 900 Rowe Street. If you have any questions, give me a call. I'm happy to help. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.